Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Backwoods Mechanic here. We're going to do part 2 on snorkeling my 01 Suzuki quad runner. You're going to have to, when you go to cut your cover for your shifter and your factory snorkel and all that, you're going to have to go a little bit back farther than what I hope to, and it is an SOB to get it all on there just right. So what I did was I didn't have one of them bore tools or anything for my drill, so I just took a drill and drilled a couple holes around it, and then I took a box cutter and cut around it. Well, when I had it on there, it wasn't setting just right, so what I had to do was I had to cut a little bit farther back into it to where my snorkel will my fitting will fit down in it. So what I had to do was I had to adjust the tightening screw to go to where I could get it to when I want to take it off, I can. But I'm going to put a couple little pieces. I'll put this about not even an inch, and then I'm going to go from that to a 45 and put it on there. And then when I do that, then I'm gonna come put a 90 there, and then I have to have a fitting for it. So I'm gonna have to have it like that, and then came up about 2 foot, and then put another 90 on it to get it to set up straight. But what I'm going to do is I've got PVC cleaner and glue, and I am going to go ahead and clean my 45 real quick. Make sure you don't get a lot in it. And you're going to come down here on your piece that you're attaching it to. You want to clean that. And then I'll go to the glue. Put just a little bit of glue on the inside. Just like this. Then I'm going to put it together. That should dry pretty quick. And then, as I said, it should dry pretty quick. So what I am going to do now is I'm going to try to get you guys set up to where you're not falling down. And I'm going to go ahead and clean the inside of my other side of my other 45. Then come over here. You want to make sure that all the gunk and everything is off of your piping. Then you want to go down back to your glue. Glue the inside of your 45, and then you're going to stick it on to your 45. Hopefully it'll stay. It should stay. Tighten up pretty nice. Then you want to go to your other 90 and do the same process as the last ones. Just make sure it's nice and clean. Make sure there's not that much of your pipe cleaner in it. Set that down. Come over here. Make sure this one's clean. Come back to your glue. Put a little bit in there, not too much. If you put too much in it, it's just gonna overfill it. And then slide your 90 on. Then you're gonna have another coupling, just like this. Repeat the process. And go to your glue. Glue it up nice and good. And set it down in there under your 90. And put your other cleaner on the inside of your coupling. Then your 2-foot section, you'll want to get it nice and clean. And you go back over to your glue. Grab your glue stick, or whatever you want to call it. Get it down in there. And then you'll put a 2-foot piece of PVC down in there. And it will just like that. And then you don't have to have a 90 on it, but I would prefer you have a 90 on it, because if you have too much airflow to your machine, the machine won't run right. And excuse me, if you have not enough, it won't run. And so you're trying to mask the airflow that your bike's getting, and then on top of being able to have airflow to it. Like I said, I've done this to two of my father-in-law's Honda Recon 250s, and they're a little bit more straightforward. You don't have to go through the center console or anything for your cover. They come how we did it, we went down from the airbox down towards your foot peg and then back up. And this one I'm going to, I can't really do that because the pipe that goes into my air box is it's a weird angle, and they don't make PVC that size. And I know you can get PVC that, not PVC, but you can get certain types of pipe to where you don't have to do this or go through the air box. Well, you go through the air box, but have to go through the center, your cover for your gear, your high, low, and reverse. But I haven't found any that's sturdy or cheap. I'm kind of doing this on a budget. I had to take scraps from when we did the recons, and that's what these are, just scraps and pieces that we didn't use. There's other ways you can do a snorkel on a Suzuki quad runner, but this is the way that I have found the easiest. Another thing that I'm going to do is I have, if I can find it, I have a piece of scrap metal that was just laying around the house. What I'm going to do is I'm going to weld it onto here, just like so, and pretty muchly just go over top like that, to where when I'm riding it's not bouncing all over the place and I ain't got no control over it or anything. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to try to get this done today, but that's all I have for you guys today. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and you guys have a nice night.